Hi everyone. I just wanted to come on here to make a small announcement. Really, I renamed my YouTube channel. Before it was just my name, Femke Siebers, and now I named it Sound Healers Tarot. And I'm in a phase now where I kind of explore different ideas I have around my creative process and how I want to bring my creativity out to people. And so I had different influences in the past, let's say 2 years, and now slowly it's kind of getting into shape what I would like to do. And it's a combination of sound healing and tarot. Well, for one thing is I am trained in soul healing and energetic healing, and I want to bring my music out for the purpose of healing. And I will surely do a different video on this to introduce a little bit of the background, why the power of sound is so strong, and what can be done with sound healing. But today I want to focus on tarot and how tarot readings came into my life. Well, I don't really know when I stumbled over the first tarot reading, but I always find it fascinating when people were reading tarot and picking cards for a certain energy in your life, or for, well, getting deeper into what's going on, really. And I found that many things resonated with me when I watched these tarot readings. So this is how I got into it, really. And there was this beautiful lady who did this tarot readings on YouTube, and she was telling the story about her great-grandmother who was growing up in San Francisco Bay in the US, and she was kind of handicapped, like physically disabled, and she was really treated badly by her own parents, by her own family, and had a really hard time. And in the neighborhood there were gypsies living in the neighborhood, and she would always go over and spend time with them. And they could read tarot, and they told her how and taught her how to read tarot. And she was physically disabled in a way that it was already clear that it would be really hard for her to learn to do a job, or to make a living on her own. And so they taught her how to read tarot. And she found a family in them, and they took her in, and they took her, well, they accepted her the way she was. Not only that, but they also taught her something that she then could make a living of. And she became one of the most successful tarot readers in San Francisco area, and read tarot for celebrities and all. So this story really, for once, the story really touched my heart. And also it kind of brought to my consciousness that the art of reading tarot has very many prejudices on it, because it was mainly done by well, we call Sinti and Roma, by the people who were lived in their caravans and were like nomads, like on their way always. You know, they were kind of, yeah, frowned upon, I would say. And then I was like, wow, this is so sad. Yes, it's so sad. It's just another, really, it's an art. It's an art to read tarot, and you use your channels to read tarot, your spiritual channels to read tarot. You can do a lot of manipulation with it, and it's not for this. Reading tarot is really, if you do it with pure intentions, it can really unlock your life. And I realized that it was really coming into a dark corner just because the people who knew how to do it were frowned upon. And this was a very enlightening experience for me, because it's like this with everything. The people who do something, if they are, if we have many prejudices about them, we have prejudices about what they do, and then we don't have access to it. And so through this lady, through this story, I started to look deeper into tarot, and I started to watch a lot of tarot readings on YouTube, and I was surprised, really. I was surprised as to how accurate many readers are, as to how open their channels are, as to if you compare the readings to each other, that the same cards would show up in different readings for different zodiac signs, for example. I mean, many tarot readers do the zodiac signs. And so, yeah, this really became for me a tool to unlock things that are locked in my consciousness, and to kind of go deeper into it, really, to unlock it for me. And also, many tarot readers use a language that I would miss in normal, like usual conversations. That the law of karma is so present and so well understood, as well as the connection to our ancestral lineage. And for people who never really got in touch with tarot, I would explain it like this. When you read tarot and you put the cards on the table, the energies that are in your life, the people that are in your life, show up on the table in form of tarot cards. And it's all it's intuitively guided, really. It's like when you go to a we call it systemical, Aufstellung. I don't know how to translate this. You go there and you can, for example, you have the people around you, the people of your family, you can put them on, like with little playing figures. You place them on a board, for example, and you see the constellations there, and you can unlock what would this one say to this one, or whatever. People are trained to do this. Yes, it's many people do this, and it can be very insightful as well to do this. And it's a little bit with tarot. It's the same. The people in your life, especially the ones that you don't speak to, because things are blocked, or between you or the other person is blocked and doesn't dare to talk to you or whatever, they appear in the in the tarot reading, as in form of the cards. And so you can see them and you can relate to them, and it's not only people, it's also like if you have a job offer, or you wish to change your job, or whatever, everything appears in your can appear in your tarot reading. And so this is such a great tool to unlock your life and get in touch with the things that are under the surface, really. And so one of the first tarot decks I bought is this one, and I bought it because of this card. This is the High Priestess, and this is for me the most beautiful card in the deck. And I kind of resonate with her, and I identify with her because she's solely guided by her intuition. Yes, you see this dot here on her forehead. It's where the third eye is. It's a center where you can see spiritual images, where you can see really into the soul level of things. And she has the moon here. The moon is a sign of intuition. Yeah, and you have this big beam of pink light. And pink is one of my favorite colors. And this is going to her crown chakra. Yes, it's the 7th chakra here in the head. It's a connection. It's a connection to the soul world, really. Yes. And when you look very closely, you can see that she has her eyes closed, but she can still see. And this is what happens when we are guided by our intuition. We can see deeper. We can see deeper than the surface. We meet people and they are telling us one thing, and we can look deeper into it and see or know if it's the truth or not. And this is nothing totally extraordinary. If you talk to a person, you have a very good sense if they are telling the truth or not. And why do you have it? It's because your intuition tells you. Yeah. And so I'm gonna do a reading today. Let me see. What is the question? Let's just pick 3 cards for the general energy in our lives, and we take it from there. So let's see. So for all people who will watch this, I ask for answers, and what do they need to know about the current energies in their life? What do they need to know? What do the spirits want to tell them? So this is the 2 of Pentacles. This is very often about being in between phases. Yes, it's something that your soul wants to manifest, something different than you're in, and you are kind of juggling the old with the new. And this is related to this card because it's death. Something is ending. Something is ending. Yes, and I think this death card is really beautifully drawn because it has this kind of the scary parts of the death, because it has this hood, but it has the this seeing through. Yes, because you can see through into the new life. Yeah. This might be the scary card because it's the unknown. Yeah, under the hood you see it's the unknown. Yeah, but you can see through it into your new life. Yeah, while you are juggling the past and the future. What doesn't serve you anymore needs to die, and when you let go of it, you can see through it into a new beginning for you. Much more powerful than you were before. So let's see, let's take one more card to see the overall energy of what is happening now. We are in a powerful month of October. We had a super moon, and we have 2 eclipses in front of us, and eclipses are incredible powerful energetic events. Many people feel the eclipses before they even know they happen. And so let's see the 3rd card. It's the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen is always someone who has mastered something, and you see it in her facial expression, because she's totally relaxed and content, and she's connected to nature. She has this beautiful head. She's really connected to nature, and the pentacles in the tarot, they stand for emotions. She has mastered her emotions. And if you put this in a row now, well, this is a state when you juggle the past and the future. You are not emotionally stable. Usually you are going back and forth. Yes, you are trying to hold something old. You're trying to hold it into balance, bring it into balance. But the new, you want something new. Yes, you can feel inside of all your being that you want to move on into a new timeline, into a new version of yourself. Yes, and you need to let things die to get there. You need to really lose your fear of losing something to create something new. And there are always people who will come with you, and people you will leave behind. This is just the normal process of rebirth. And of course, there are might be some people on your mind you want to take with you, and you're not sure if they can. You're not sure if they can change their timeline as well. But you have to let this go. You have to leave this to the universe, really. You have to leave it to the divine timing, to the universe, if they will come with you or not. There is no other way. It's the only way we can thrive. And when we have done this is the state we are going to. It's a state of equilibrium, yes, of really perfect balance. The perfect balance of our emotions as well. Because when the old, that does not serve us anymore, when we let it go, we are relieved. Okay. So let's pick another card. This one wants to show, it's the Knight of Swords. This is about the person on your mind now. Yes, the person on your mind. Usually you will know what person this is. And he's running. He's running from himself. Don't mix it up. If they're running from you, they're running from themselves. Because you're just mirroring something to them. And the swords are mental. Yes, the swords are mental. And this is not about male or female, it's about an energy. This might as well, if you are a male and you and there's a female on your mind, then she's running. This is not about male or female, it's about an energy. The person on your mind has an energy of running, that she's running from emotions especially. Yes, and if you are the one who's watching tarot readings, then it's very possible that the person on your mind you feel drawn to is the one who runs from emotions. So, this is for the people who are very mentally orientated and mentally focused. It's a time where they get it's getting really difficult to be just mental, because the processes that are brought up in the world and in ourselves are very difficult. to only mentally understand. And so it's like I'm hearing now, you can't run, but you cannot hide. So this is temporary, yes? It's temporary. It will be temporary. And don't mix it up. They're not running from you. And so this is really beautifully lined up, how this landed. This is at the top and this is, yeah. So this is you and this is the person on your mind. They are running. Let them run. Allow it, yes? It's not in you're not in charge anyway. This is all, it is all divinely created. Orchestra, I would say. So let's see. We picked 2 more cards. Now it's unfolding. The upper line is you, and the line down there, and I will show it to you later. The line down there is your person, and they are running. Let's see what's coming up for them. Dear Holy Spirits, thank you for the messages. We love you, we honor you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you, and please show us what the people who are watching need to know and need to see. The 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So I feel that they're thinking about you a lot, even if they don't admit. Yes? They have a different picture of you, because you have evolved. Yes, you are moving from the past to the future. Things that don't serve you are dying. You leave them behind, and you are on the way to be the Queen of Pentacles. And so this is the picture they have of you. Like tied into a mental state that you could not release. This is how they remember you. Yeah, maybe when they first last met you, or when you were, maybe no, you're not in contact. I feel there's distance between you now, or not only distance, but you are very fixed into your roles, which gives security on the one hand. Yes, when if you're, maybe you work together and this is his role, this is your role, or the other way around. So, but this is how they remember you. That you were blinded by certain mental states, and you could not see. But you're moving out of it, yes? And he's moving in this direction. And when I see this, it's like, I mean, the cups are stand for emotions. That they, in this process, that they are moving towards their emotions. But look at him, he's really like unsure. It's as if he's coming in touch with his emotions for the first time. Look how he's really carefully touching his emotions for the first time. And this is initiated by this. I mean, we have 2 versions of you in this picture already. There's the tied up one in the mirror, and there's the other one sitting in front of it. I don't receive messages from this, but there are already 2 versions in this. Your person knows and realizes that something is changing with you. They realizes that you are not the old version of yourself anymore. You are not tied anymore. That you maybe are sitting in front of this looking back on this and seeing this consciously and letting it go. And this brings him into in touch with his emotions. So I offer this to you today. I hope this helps you to unlock things in your life. And remember that when a tarot reading finds you, that it has something for you. So I thank you all and sending you love, and take care. Bye bye.